Hello, welcome back everyone to the Linguasphere Academy Podcast. I'm Alex, and I have a question for you.
And I am Sam, right here with you. I love questions. What is it today?
Have you ever wanted to talk about things that are always true, like facts about the world, or things that might happen in the future?
Oh, all the time. If it rains, the ground gets wet. If I study, I will pass the test. These are the kinds of sentences we use every single day.
Exactly. And in English, these are called conditionals. But don't let that word scare you. They're simpler than they sound.
Today, we're going to focus on the first two types, the ones you use most often. Our topic is conditional type 0 versus type 1.
We're going to break them down simply, when to use each one, how to form them, and lots of examples.
By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly when to say if it rains and when to say if it will rain. Spoiler, one of those is usually wrong.
Yes, we'll clear that up completely.
As always, we'll speak clearly and keep it friendly. Lots of examples, lots of repetition. No complicated grammar terms, just real, useful English.
So, get comfortable. Let's start with the easiest one, the zero conditional.
The zero conditional is for things that are always true. Facts, general truths, things that happen every time.
The structure is simple. If plus present simple, present simple.
Let's break that down. After the word if, you use the present simple tense. Then, in the other part of the sentence, you also use the present simple tense.
For example, if you heat ice, it melts. This is always true, every time. Fact.
Let's look at how we make this sentence. First, we have the condition, if you heat ice. That's the if part with present simple. Then we have the result, it melts. That's also present simple.
Another example, if it rains, the grass gets wet. Always true.
Let's make it together. Condition, if it rains, present simple. Result, the grass gets wet, present simple.
One more. If I drink coffee late at night, I can't sleep. This is true for me. It's a personal fact.
Condition, if I drink coffee late at night, present simple. Result, I can't sleep, present simple with can't.
Notice the pattern. If this happens. No future, no will, just simple present in both parts.
You can also use when instead of if in zero conditional. The meaning is almost the same.
When you heat ice, it melts. When it rains, the grass gets wet.
Let's make one with when. When I drink coffee late at night, I can't sleep. Same meaning.
The difference is small. If talks about a condition, when talks about a time. But in zero conditional, they're very similar.
Now, let's practice making some zero conditional sentences together.
I'll give you the idea and we'll build the sentence.
Okay.
Fact. Water freezes at 0 degrees. Let's make a zero conditional.
If water reaches 0 degrees, it freezes. Condition, if water reaches 0 degrees. Result, it freezes. Both present simple.
Perfect. Next, you don't water plants, they die.
If you don't water plants, they die. Condition, if you don't water plants. Result, they die. Both present simple.
Great. Next, mix red and blue. Get purple.
If you mix red and blue, you get purple. Condition, if you mix red and blue. Result, you get purple.
Next, eat too much sugar, feel sick.
If I eat too much sugar, I feel sick. Condition, if I eat too much sugar. Result, I feel sick.
Next, cat is hungry, she meows loudly.
If my cat is hungry, she meows loudly. Condition, if my cat is hungry. Result, she meows loudly.
Perfect. You're making zero conditionals like a pro.
Now, let's talk about the first conditional.
The first conditional is for real possibilities in the future, things that might happen.
The structure is if plus present simple, will plus base verb.
Let's break that down. After if, we still use present simple, never will. Then in the result part, we use will plus the base verb.
For example, if it rains tomorrow, I will stay home. This is a real possibility. It might rain. If it does, I'll stay home.
Let's make it together. Condition, if it rains tomorrow, present simple, even though it's future. Result, I will stay home. Will plus stay.
Another example, if I have time later, I will call you. Real possibility. Maybe I'll have time.
Condition, if I have time later, present simple. Result, I will call you. Will plus call.
If you study hard, you will pass the test. Real possibility. effort leads to result.
Condition, if you study hard, present simple. Result, you will pass the test. Will plus pass.
Notice the difference. Zero conditional is for always true facts. First conditional is for possible future situations.
In zero, we use present simple in both parts. In first, we use present simple after if and will in the other part.
Important, never use will after if. That's a common mistake.
Right. Not if it will rain. That's wrong. Just if it rains.
Even though we're talking about the future, after if, we use present simple. It's a special rule.
Let's practice making some first conditional sentences together.
I'll give you the idea and we'll build the sentence.
Okay. Possible future. You come to the party. Result, you have fun.
If you come to the party, you will have fun. Condition, if you come, present simple. Result, you will have fun. Will plus have.
Great. Next, she studies. Result, she does well on the test.
If she studies, she will do well on the test. Condition, if she studies, present simple. Result, she will do well. Will plus do.
Next, we leave now. Result, we catch the bus.
If we leave now, we will catch the bus. Condition, if we leave now, present simple. Result, we will catch. Will plus catch.
Next, he calls me. Result, I answer.
If he calls me, I will answer. Condition, if he calls, present simple. Result, I will answer. Will plus answer.
Next, they invite us. Result, we go.
If they invite us, we will go. Condition, if they invite, present simple. Result, we will go. Will plus go.
Perfect. All real possibilities, all future.
Now, let's compare zero and first conditional side by side so you can really see the difference.
Great idea. Zero, if you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. Always true. Fact.
First, if you heat the soup, we will eat it for dinner. Real possibility. Future.
Zero, if I'm tired, I go to bed early. This is my habit. Always true for me.
First, if I'm tired tonight, I will go to bed early. Specific future possibility.
Zero, if it snows, schools close. General fact. In some places, this is always true.
First, if it snows tomorrow, school will close. Specific future possibility.
See the difference? Zero is general, always true. First is specific, future possibility.
Now, let's talk about how to make negative sentences in conditionals.
For zero conditional, just add not to the present simple verbs.
If you don't water plants, they die. Condition negative, result positive.
If it rains, the grass doesn't get wet. That would be false, but it's a sentence. Condition positive, result negative.
For first conditional, same idea. Add not where needed.
If you don't study, you will not pass the test, or you won't pass the test.
If it rains, we won't go to the park.
If she calls me, I will not answer, or I won't answer.
Easy, just add not.
Now let's talk about using when in first conditional. Sometimes we use when instead of if when we're more sure.
If I see him, I will say hello. I'm not sure I'll see him.
When I see him tomorrow, I will ask about the project.
So if is maybe. When is definitely.
Good distinction. Let's practice that.
Situation. You might go to the store later. Not sure.
If I go to the store, I will buy milk.
Situation. You definitely have a meeting with your boss tomorrow.
When I see my boss tomorrow, I will ask about the project.
Now, let's talk about other modal verbs in first conditional. You can use can, might, should instead of will.
The structure is the same. If plus present, then modal plus verb.
If you finish your work, you can go home. Possibility, permission.
Let's make that. Condition, if you finish your work. Result, you can go home.
If it rains, we might stay home. Less certain than will.
Condition, if it rains. Result, we might stay home.
If you feel sick, you should see a doctor. Advice.
Condition, if you feel sick. Result, you should see a doctor.
So you have options. Will for definite, might for less sure, can for possibility, should for advice.
Now, let's talk about common mistakes and how to avoid them.
Mistake 1, using will after if. If it will rain is wrong, just if it rains.
How to fix it? Always use present simple after if, even when talking about the future.
Mistake 2, confusing zero and first. If I will be tired, I go to bed early is wrong. That should be zero conditional. If I am tired, I go to bed early. Or first, if I am tired tonight, I will go to bed early.
How to fix it? Ask yourself, is this always true? Use zero. Is this a specific future possibility? Use first.
Mistake 3. Forgetting the comma. In writing, we usually put a comma after the if part when it comes first. If it rains, I will stay home.
If the if part comes second, no comma. I will stay home if it rains.
How to fix it? Just remember, comma when if is first, no comma when if is second.
Good rule.
Now let's practice with some exercises. I'll give you a situation and you choose zero or first conditional and make the sentence.
I'm ready.
Situation. It's a fact. Water freezes at 0 degrees.
Zero conditional. If water reaches 0 degrees, it freezes.
Good. Now make it negative. What if water doesn't reach 0 degrees?
If water doesn't reach 0 degrees, it doesn't freeze.
Perfect. Next situation. You might go to the store later. If you go, you'll buy milk.
First conditional. If I go to the store, I will buy milk.
Negative version. If you don't go.
If I don't go to the store, I won't buy milk.
Great. Next, every time I drink coffee, I feel more awake.
Zero conditional. If I drink coffee, I feel more awake.
Negative. If you don't drink coffee.
If I don't drink coffee, I don't feel awake.
Next, there's a chance of rain tomorrow. You'll take an umbrella.
First conditional. If it rains tomorrow, I will take an umbrella.
Negative. If it doesn't rain.
If it doesn't rain, I won't take an umbrella.
Perfect. You've got it. Now, let's talk about questions in conditionals.
For zero conditional questions, what happens if you mix blue and yellow? Answer, you get green.
To make that question, we start with what happens, then add if plus present simple.
For first conditional questions, what will you do if it rains tomorrow? Answer, I will stay home.
To make that, we start with what will you do, then add if plus present simple.
You can also put the if part first in a question. If you study, will you pass? If it's sunny, will you go out?
Notice the word order. In the question, will comes before the subject. Will you go out if it's sunny?
Let's practice making questions.
Situation. You want to ask about a fact. Mix blue and yellow.
What happens if you mix blue and yellow?
Situation. You want to ask about a future possibility. It might rain. What will your friend do?
What will you do if it rains?
Situation. You want to ask with if first. Your friend might study. Will she pass?
If you study, will you pass? Perfect.
Now, let's learn some useful everyday phrases with conditionals.
If you need anything, let me know. First conditional, offering help.
Let's break that. If you need anything, present simple, let me know, imperative.
If you see him, say hello for me. Friendly request.
If you see him, present simple, say hello, imperative.
If it's not too much trouble, could you help me? Polite request.
If it's not too much trouble, present simple, could you help me? Question with modal.
If you're ever in town, give me a call. Invitation.
If you're ever in town, present simple, give me a call, imperative.
These are all first conditional. Even though they don't use will, the result part can be an imperative or a question.
Good point. The structure is flexible.
Now let's bring back Maya. Maya is learning conditionals and making her own sentences.
Maya is practicing at home. She's making zero conditional sentences about her life.
She says, if I don't sleep enough, I feel tired the next day. True for her.
She checks the structure. If plus present, I don't sleep. Present, I feel. Good.
Next, if my phone battery is low, it dies quickly. True.
Structure. If plus present, battery is. Present, it dies. Perfect.
Now she tries first conditional about her future.
If I finish work early today, I will call my mom. Real possibility.
Structure. If plus present, I finish. Will plus verb, will call. Good.
If I save enough money, I will buy a new phone. Future plan.
Structure. If plus present, I save. Will plus verb, will buy. Perfect.
She's getting it. She's using them correctly.
Now she tries a question. What will I do if it rains this weekend?
Good question. She answers herself. If it rains, I will stay home and watch a movie.
She's practicing, making mistakes, learning. That's how it works.
Now, here's your challenge for this week.
Write 3 zero conditional sentences and 3 first conditional sentences about your life.
For zero conditional, think about things that are always true for you. Facts about your life.
Examples: if I drink coffee late, I can't sleep. If I exercise, I feel good. If I'm hungry, I get grumpy.
To make them, remember if plus present simple, present simple.
For first conditional, think about real possibilities in your future.
Examples: if I have time this weekend, I will visit my friend. If it's sunny tomorrow, I will go for a walk. If I finish work early, I will make dinner.
To make them, remember if plus present simple, will plus base verb.
Write them down, say them out loud, check the structure, make them yours.
Then share with us in the comments. We'd love to see your sentences.
We read every comment. We'll cheer you on.
Remember, conditionals aren't scary. They're just ways of talking about the world, what's true and what might happen.
Zero for facts. If this, then that. Always true.
First, for possibilities. If this happens, then that will happen. Maybe.
Practice makes perfect. The more you use them, the more natural they become.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We'll be back next week with another topic.
Until then, keep practicing. And if you have questions, just ask.
And hey, before you go, if this episode helped conditionals make more sense, please hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it means we can keep making these clear explanations.
Yes, please. And leave us a comment with your conditional sentences. We want to see what you wrote.
We read every comment. Your sentences inspire other learners.
Subscribe, comment, share. It helps more people understand conditionals.
Thanks again, everyone. Now go make some sentences.
Bye.